See if I can get me a dub today. And you get the opportunity to look at my record. Come on, franchise. Let's go ahead and start up, fellas. All right. Let's get this going. Let's go on YouTube. We're on YouTube Live. If you want to watch it, Chevis Best, CHEVIS, Best, BEST. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Show me some love. And on top of that, you get to see yourself, your skills against my skills. So again, whoever's watching
it's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough.
Name of the channel,
the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head.
Let's go, fellas. Let's get it going.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Hey, play Optimus Prime. Let's run Optimus Prime.
Rodgers now on first down.
Good D.
As he throws there,
Good D.
incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Optimus Prime. Hey, play Optimus Prime.
Throwing is Rodgers. And Hill with it over the
Good hit,
middle.
Duggar.
9
Good hit.
yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone
Megatron.
involved. They feel like they're part of it and really get to
Run
manage
Megatron,
as they go
people.
forward.
Defense, Megatron.
Now the all-time leading rusher in nearby
Good hit.
Boston College.
He got his
A.J.
first down,
Dillon.
though. Good
And
hit,
he's gonna
fellas.
have a Packers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Megatron, Megatron.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And
Good
able to
tackle.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league.
All right, defense.
Had to come into
Hey,
this game with the idea.
run Beagle Juice.
Slow him down.
Hey, high tower, go out there and run
Otherwise,
Beagle
it's going to
Juice.
be a long
Nah,
afternoon.
switch it, switch it. Hey, run Thanos. End game.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Thanos, run it.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Tackle made by Adrian Phillips.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job of holding the
Pennywise from it.
And not giving
Pennywise.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
Good hit.
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a
Good hit,
really
Duggar.
nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do,
Thanos, end game.
Pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now a first down carry by Jones. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
We're scoreless after 1. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he
Good
is.
D, good D.
Passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it with Dillon. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with Dillon. And he will get this into
Good
the
play,
end zone.
man.
Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon, a 10-yard
Oh,
touchdown
boy.
run. And the Packers
drive.
take it right down the field and score
Awesome
on the
drive.
opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
All right. That was a nice drive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, run Superman. Superman.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down,
run Superman,
and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's Rodgers on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of.
What?
Hey, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And, Charles, this infraction's going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back. The 3rd manageable with that run.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He hits Adams, complete. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Jones. Down to the 25. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. On third down, here's Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on fourth down, may as well make them punt it. The kick by Crosby is good.
It's good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've
Wow,
hit
man.
intermission.
10-0, people.
This is
Can't
the
even
NFL,
score.
and it's a presentation
It's terrible.
of EA Sports.
Can't stop them. I can't score. Wow,
The
man.
Patriots trailing here, but they will
Second
have the
half.
football first as the third
Make some
quarter
halftime
is
adjustments.
underway.
Let's see what can I do.
Taylor now from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Let's see what can I do.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the
Got
second
a lot
half?
of D-backs out
It
there.
might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Jones throwing complete for Harris. That catch good for only a couple.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
The throw over the middle taken in. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Harris. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Jones. Catch is made by Harry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown.
Harry, 28 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
Good drive pass. All right, let's
Extra point splits the uprights.
play some
And the
defense.
lead is down to a field goal.
Let's play some defense.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the
I got it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punt.
Watch out for the punt.
As he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon.
Fake punt. Fourth quarter.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
Watch the safety creep. No. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Check.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They run again with Harris. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Throwing, Jones. Complete, Hunter Henry with a grab. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, check 20.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Jones. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On second down, it's Stevenson. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Oh, boy.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now Jones. Pass complete to Harris. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
On first down, Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run again with Harris. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, 35 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the fourth.
There's just so much stress on a defense in that situation because you're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone, throwing the ball. Instead, they come back and hit him with a run. Block it well, and how about the physical run he made? Terrific job finding his way to the end zone to give him the lead.
Good tackle here.
He stopped up at the 25.
Good tackle.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And a short gain down to about the 33. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got it complete to Aguilar. Touchdown! Nelson Aguilar. 33 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down
Good
right around
tackle.
the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out.
Good defense. Good game, fellas.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe
Good game.
play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Rodgers now on first down. He's going to let it
Got it.
fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Good D.
The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Watch him. Watch him.
To throw is Rodgers. Now a desperation
Got him.
throw deep
Thank you.
downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that
Hey,
one
go
turned
deep.
out. They may have
Nelson, go
salted this
deep.
one away.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the
Good game,
40.
Packers. First game, first L.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme.
Made a comeback. Yeah, we was down 10-0.
Really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing.
Let me get one more game in.
I am glad you posted.
I don't play around. Game of L, yo. First game. His first L. Well, for me. Oh, man. Football tomorrow, baby. Ah, yes. Let me look at my record, fellas and ladies. 40-18. Moving on up. He's 22-22. He's 500. That's all right. 40-18. Come on. Can I get 50 games before I lose one? Let's go to a quick match. Can't keep on playing like that though. I gotta execute on every drive. That's the goal. That's the goal. Have to execute on every drive. If you don't execute on every drive, it's gonna be a rough game. So you gotta execute on every drive. I have to. That's the goal. Got to play smart football, no turnovers, and just play good defense and just have confidence in the plays that I pick. 40-18 is a good record. I like that. Can it be better?
The
I'm
NFL
not
is
gonna
on
complain.
EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short
Grave
time
Diggers?
ago, the
Oh, man, I used
Buccaneers
to like that
emerging
song.
from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied
Yes.
crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the New England Patriots.
I'm playing Tom Brady, everybody. Tampa Bay.
Taylor now from the end zone, and we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
All right. I got to watch out for my man White from LSU.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Pushing his way through. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point
Get him,
of
high
attack,
tower.
at the line of scrimmage. Because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Brady gives this one off to Jones. They give him
Good tackle.
about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
It's all good.
Extra point put through
First
by
quarter.
Succop, and it's now a 7-0
It's all good. It's just
game.
the first quarter.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no return
All right,
on this
also,
one
let's
as the
go ahead
fair
and get
catch
this.
is signaled for
Let's go ahead
and
and get
take
a nice
it.
drive.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. They hand this off to Harris. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
The extra receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
42 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. The give is to Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Second quarter.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Fournette, a first down carry. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. They run the counter. Bernard. He's able to get 6.
Man, what in the world, man?
Down to the 21.
I need to fix this.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Starting off the same way I played last game.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Brady. This will be caught by Brown. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Antonio Brown from 17 yards out. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
I was down 10-0 last time.
To his quarterback as he broke the huddle.
Now
I like the play
14-0.
call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
All right, let's go, team.
Taylor now
Threw
from the
interception.
end zone. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Get it on 4th down.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This is Harris. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Open man is Bourne. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you, you got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Check 50.
A give to Jones. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
All right, let's go.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Come on, get down here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the 2nd half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll run again with Bernard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Bernard. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Running right, Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Here's Jones.
This dude is running all over me.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Here's a give to Jones running left. First down and much more here for Jones. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An even 100 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Watch the safety creep.
They'll run on first down. Bernard. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. Touchdown. Antonio Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 21-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
2 interceptions.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
All right, I'm good now.
On the give, this is Harris. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run for it. This is White. And some room to work. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, 56 yards. And the Patriots are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Here's Bernard. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Let's play. 7-21.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle. To throw is Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Come on, Nikhil, you got to hold on to that ball.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Connecting with Aguilar. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Jones.
Come on, Nikhil.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Jones finds White. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
On second down, this is Harris. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. But it's caught on the right side and Smith. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point.
Play one more game.
It's up and it's good, but it won't matter. The 7 is as close as they're going to get, and this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for pop.
God. Just not in the Madden today, man. I'm not talking like I normally talk. I don't got the juice no more. Let me play one more game. I'm ready to get this on now. I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm focused, people. I'm focused this time.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze.
Let's play.
They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Let's play. Let's play.
On first down, Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he gets this.
I hit him anyway. Just because. I hit him anyway, just because.
Tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Room here to run. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 66 yards. And the Eagles on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll run it here. This is James White. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Jones on first down.
Wow.
Blitz coming. The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility.
Under pressure, they got him again. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did.
God, thought he about to jump it all on my back.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Stevenson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, Stevenson. And
Come on, Stevenson, I need you to break that.
About the 42-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try and run for the 1st with Stevenson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And he's got some space here. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Playing smart this time,
Damian
man.
Harris, 48 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all
right,
week.
now we got to stop this
Yet he
run
still
again.
did it to
I
them.
think I can.
Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Kick it out. Just kick it out.
So
Kick it out.
all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Get him on the 25. Let's play smart football.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around.
football.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Okay,
Because that
see what he's going to try
But
to
you
do.
have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts.
You got that. You got that.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. These two teams all tied after 1.
Let's go to 2nd quarter.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Touchdown.
They hand this off to Harris.
I get that 1st down
And the
though.
hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Now that's It's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Watch him.
On third down, it's Harris. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Stay focused. Hey, focus, people.
Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
Good kick.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Good kick.
Taking it about
1, 2, 3. Good tackle.
Go down as this drive will start at the
3 seconds.
25-yard line.
Gotta get there quick. Gotta get there quick.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Sanders going to earn them yards.
79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I just saw something.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts.
Got it.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
Thank you.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a field ball set up on the red zone at the 16-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down.
Good tackle.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A gain of 4 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Interception got me.
Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
First half going to second half. We're doing good. It's 14-14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
It's 14-14.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, man.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
They run again with Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. On the give, this is Harris. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's another carry for Harris. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Off the play fake. Jones. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's got this down to the 35. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shallow him across all that ground.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
2nd and 5 now. Jones out right to Bourne. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. I'll tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
And this is right down the middle as he puts him through. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field.
Going to the fourth quarter.
Lead.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be taken down
to the
here
fourth
on the
quarter.
return.
Put your 4 fingers in the air. Fourth quarter, everybody.
This third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Here's Sanders. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 98 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. Buying time to his left. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Sanders, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run for Miles Sanders. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Well, this has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it, we got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Excuse me.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Harris going to get it again on second down. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for.
Oh, man.
They run forward with Harris, and he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side.
That's some bull, man. That dude ran him down.
3 yards the gain there. Second down. They run with Harris. Looking for an opening. Not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
I want to eat. Go ahead, Kendrick. Go ahead, Kendrick. You got him, Kendrick, boy.
Look to throw. It's caught by Aguilar. And some room to maneuver. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's back to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On second down, this is Harris. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now flags come in. Look like
some
one
bull
of the
crap,
Patriots
man.
might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the first down sack. Jones.
Got him. Kiss the baby. Kiss the baby for me. Kiss the baby.
And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the
Kiss
contest.
the baby for me.
I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Okay. Took some of that time off.
Leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this is caught by
good game, man.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of... end zone, gets him 3 more. Now Jackson on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round? That's what I call a steal.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Oh, boy.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Man, something was, hold up. Hightower wouldn't even move.
He was looking for Watkins that time, but it'll be second down. The first carry now. This is Williams.
All right, we take that.
He'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Flushed out right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt.
Give me that. Tired of that shit.
Defenders have intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jones. Now he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
These lurkers, man.
Across midfield inside the 45. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Completes it to
Let's
Aguilar.
go.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. This is Harris. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They hand this off to Harris. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
Nice run.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about...
Somebody's going to run for his life.
Points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Throwing again on second down.
Give me that.
Jackson.
It's too easy, man. God, dog.
Devin McCourty picks it off. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by.
Let's play smart.
Highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's gonna go
I saw you, man. Should have threw it to you. It's okay.
Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket,
okay.
but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a
put some work in.
Now Jones.
Nice.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
It's
and
okay.
He couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Too easy. Too easy.
They'll try to run with Harris. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Hey, double him. Double him.
They'll try and run with Harris.
Thank you.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Oh, yeah, I got this.
They'll run with Stevenson.
Got this. That's Baby Hulk. Baby Hulk.
Ramondre Stevenson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. On the return, Devin Duvernay.
Let's go in the second half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Taylor now from the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
Let's play. Let's play smart. Let's play smart.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
1, 2, 3.
On the ground, it's Harris.
First downs
I like that.
easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Now a pass here, caught by Hunter Henry. And able to get this one across
6
the
for 6.
45 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another
6 for
first
6.
down. A give to Harris.
6 for 6. Better come on, man. 6 for 6.
The 40. And down to the 28-yard line. 69 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Throwing Jones. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back about the 37-yard line. Calais Campbell able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On 2nd down, it's Harris. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Watch him. Watch the blitz.
Back to throw. Jones. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
It's all good, though.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 74 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
I'm pissed off, man.
Tucker with the extra point.
Pissed off.
Cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
It's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly. Let's go. It's about to get ugly.
Now from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, Stevenson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Pernell McPhee in there on the stop. Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. Flush to his right.
Superman. Let's go in the fourth quarter.
Out of nothing there.
Let's go to fourth quarter.
First down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll fight forward maybe
this
to
dude,
the line of scrimmage. But
these guys be tripping me out how they be doing Madden,
that's
man.
some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key.
Just running through hoes, man.
If you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity.
must be
Because I
blitzing.
know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to
Right
the ball.
about that.
That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. On 4th down, Jones. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second
Well,
half.
I'm winning 14 to 7.
Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the
not
crowd
really,
noise
man.
and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down now, it's Williams, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They run it again with Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Let me score.
Watkins, he's got it. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
I'm a still window.
Sammy Watkins.
I got 2 minutes left, man.
Here so far. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
It does.
A tie game here in the 4th.
It's time for me to milk the clock and score off a field goal.
Tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taylor now from the end zone. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. They'll run it here. This is James White. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get him with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Go on for it, man. Why not?
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Following the pickup of 4,
Yeah,
here's second
man.
and 6. Again, it's Williams. Gets by him at the 25. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Good game, man.
Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game.
Good game,
And
man.
his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken.
I heard you on the mic the first time, so I had to do something to bring you out.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he?
You deserve to win,
Let's
man.
face it, all kickers that you and I know,
Follow
they
me
want
on
to
YouTube,
contribute.
man.
They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Chev is
On the
best.
return is
Chev is
J.J.
best,
Taylor.
man.
Oh, a good return up
CHEVIS, man. All right, take it easy,
past the 30.
dawg.
This one probably was fun